Hey, how are you doing? I just want to review a book today, and the title of the book that I'm going to review from now is Zero to One, written by Peter Thiel. And speaking of Peter Thiel, he is one of the representative investors in the tech entrepreneur industry in the States, and he is also known as one of the founder members of PayPal, and he is also famous for establishment of Confinity, that was a predecessor company of PayPal. And the definition of zero to one explained in this book is creating new value that nobody realizes yet from scratch. So, in short, just simple business establishment and simple business development that is widely known in our society is not applied to entrepreneurship in the process of zero to one. So I won't say every business on the earth was established from scratch. No matter how innovative it is, the business idea should necessarily belong to a certain business or a certain business concept that has already existed in this world, right? But the process of zero to one that Peter is talking about in this book is creating new value with an unpredictable idea that nobody realizes yet or people can't accept with current common sense of values, even though the business idea belongs to a certain industry, right? The usual process of business development that is widely known in our society is how effectively you can optimize the system of a current business that has already existed in our society. So it's like if you tell your friends your business plan, your friends praise your business plan with no objections, and nobody doubts that your business plan doesn't really work in a certain market. We assume that this kind of business idea is really, really good to execute. But everyone, you know, but everyone accepting your business plan with no hesitation means that your business plan is only a matter of what everyone can easily imagine with their sense of values. So, in other words, they must already know similar business somewhere, right? So, what you're gonna do in this case is just adding a certain value to the existing business from unique different approaches. So simply, this is just a business optimization. And the process of business development applied to this case is not 0 to 1, but 1 to 100 or 1 to 1000. For example, it's like you fundraise a bunch of money and you plan an existing charity program, charity project with your unique idea for people in the country suffering from poverty. So the definition of entrepreneurship business that contains 0 to 1 process that Peter is talking about in this book is the one that everyone gives thumb down when you tell people your business plan, and the one that holds the potential to multiply the great deal of market share in a certain industry in the future. So seeing this from another side, this is the business idea that people don't realize its value yet, and that enables you to multiply a certain market share in a certain industry. So you make a small start. And at the time you can prove the potential of business through rapid growth. You can attract great deal of investment from outside to accelerate your business. So this is the essence of entrepreneurship that Peter is talking about in this book. So this way of thinking is totally opposite to that of visionary company advocated by Jim Collins, who is the famous business consultant in the States. In Visionary Company, the book titled Visionary Company, Jim Collins took his stance that world representative enterprises that everyone knows were launched from very small ordinary idea that is likely for anybody to be able to come up with. He said in the book that differentiation and company growth were brought by repeated, numerous pivoting and try and error depending on the changeable circumstances. So he denied mythology of great idea that nobody knows yet. But I think what Collins talked about just indicate the process of general company growth from a small start with ordinary ideas, right? He didn't indicate how entrepreneurship should be. So the way of thinking of a visionary company draws a line with the entrepreneurship advocated by Peter Thiel in the sense that you initially aim for a certain occupancy of a market share in the targeting industry with your great idea, or you concentrate your full energy on the growth of business that you luckily works well in the market through thousands of trial and error.